Good morning, everyone. It's Sue, Scott, and Simone this morning. I've got a surprise guest for you today. I think you're going to enjoy her. I wanted to run through everything before I put her on stage this morning at the Sewing Gallery. If you miss us, you can catch us on YouTube, and our web designer, Mary, sends out an email with it. So I hope you take advantage of the great deals that we have today. Don't forget, you got to sign up monthly to enter into the monthly contest. A free junior layer cake. It's porcelain, so that's a good color that goes with anything. So I love the layer cakes. I am a fan of the layer cakes. So I wanted to share it with you this morning to be sure and sign up. If you guys are doing the row by row, check it out. Go online. I mention this every week. Victoria designed this. It's beautiful. It is a row for the row by row. If you complete 8 rows and totally have it quilted, binded, bring it in, you can be the first one to win the 15 fat quarters. And this is ours. It runs $18. It's real cute. It's got the buttons, the flower buttons that goes with it. So we love it. So please consider doing the row by row. If not, purchase our row. You get a wonderful, colorful pattern that goes with it. We wanted to show you that. And then don't forget, if you are not a member of the Queen Bees, you can buy these designs off of our website. And the way this works is you purchase it from us. You have an account set up with Kimberbell, and they will send you an email with this. This is done with the leather. You could do, customer said that we could connect it like this where you have 2, but this makes nice graduation gifts. It, for a kid that's going on a trip, they could put their card in it and just hold on to something small. You can do it in many colors. So we wanted to show you that. And we want to show you what's new and what's happening at Sewing Gallery. August the 26th, we're going to have a one-day event with Kimberbell. It's treats for your boo. You will learn to do leather. They even send a leather needle. This is a basket for you to put kitty's candy in. So, or if you don't want to give it to the kids and you want to keep it yourself, many of y'all keep everything yourself and you don't give it up. But this is a one-day event. It's August 26th. Now, you can do this virtually. We send you the kit the week before. On Friday, I send you the video for you to do it at home. At home, it's $109. In the store, it's $129 because I managed to feed you lunch. Something wonderful. This is a little holder that you can put a card, different things in. And the cute thing is this with the little spider on it. So you're going to learn to use different products with this class. So this is August the 26th. And don't forget, July the 15th is our first class, which we have one opening left. You're going to learn to put Chanel on this panel. And all of your stuff comes with it to Chanel it with your brush and with your Chanel. So it's going to be a really nice class. So there's one left. So if you're thinking about it or you want to do it, you won't totally finish this in class because there's a lot of sewing. But it's a panel that starts here and goes all the way to here and up and down. So it's a good size Christmas quilt, wall hanging, whatever you want to do with it. And then we're going to have the Gertie boxes. That's these here. You're going to learn to do that. These are 2 of the products that you will need. You'll need the pattern and one of the stabilizers. There's another firm stabilizer. And I always bring this out to show you what it'll look like. And then you will also need some heat resistant template. If you go on our website and you look at each class, I've listed the products that you will need. So this will be a fun class, and this one is July the 21st. And then on the 22nd, this is on a Friday. Then on Saturday, we're going to be doing the bowls. Of course, Christy and Betsy just keeps going with the bowls. This could be a coaster. This is a darling bowl. We haven't spray painted the fabric paint with them yet, but I'm just showing you how many different designs is also, and Christy done this one with fabric, and Simone said she had one with embroidery on the inside. So Christy had embroidered. She's going to take this to the beach when they go to the beach. And also you have to have the book that goes along with it, which is a nice book for you to do many different projects. You see our little flippers because these are things, but it'll be on Saturday the 22nd. So we wanted to share it with you today. And then the Christmas tree on these two patterns. Once again, you can look on our website. You'll need lights, probably 2 packs of the Kimberbell to light up. And we've burnt these out, Christy, because you've left them lit, you and Betsy, because y'all never do anything. But we're going to do the large size. I think it takes 5 fabrics, 1/3 of a yard. We will get you to pre-sew. You'll need batting that goes along with this. So we're excited for this and for the stuff to come in. So please get signed up for our wonderful classes. And then we're going to do one Saturday, this quilt. It's a 3-yard quilt. And Betsy, I've got it turned up right for you and Christy that says I never turn it up right. Comes out of the Christmas book. Of course, she's coming out with a patriotic book. It's a 3-yard quilt. It's a fun class. We've got 5 different collections of Christmas that you can choose from. So we're real excited for the classes that we've come up with. Fun classes. Beginner, intermediate is good. This is not a beginner class with the Chanel, I don't feel. So if you're a beginner, I kind of want to push you away from it. But with the other ones, they're great. I'm going to show you a new gadget that we put on sale today. It is a seam ripper, a brass one. If I can pull it apart, it has a bead to protect the other end of the fabric. And if you're one of those that loses everything, you can put it on a chain. Wonderful, sharp brass seam ripper. So it's on sale today. It's normally $14.95. And then, you know, whether it's Kimberbell or Moda, you know, most of this stuff you see, this is a Moda panel. This is Moda fabrics. Moda just keeps giving, and we keep taking. And then Kimberbell just has outdone themselves. This is one of the products that we have on sale today. Got it in last night, put it out for you. This is the embellishment kit for fall, the autumn. So we put these out for you. This is the CD with the book with the instructions. And my favorite thing out of this is these felts. Are those not beautiful? I mean, I would want these in my sewing room because they're so pretty. Buy you a couple packs of these while they're on sale because they're beautiful. You will do a lot more with these. These even, they have put acorns in these for you. There is cork inside that for you to be able to do this cute quilt falling for autumn. So take advantage of the deals. You know, I tried to put everything out there for you to where you can save a few dollars. But like I said, I think these are beautiful colors. And they're all packaged together. And this is, I think, I want to say $14.95, but I'm probably wrong, $24.95. But it's on sale for 25% off. And these are the little lights that you'll need at least 2 packs. Now, Christy just loves lights, but this comes with 2 packs, and it's 20, and it's a 7-foot strand. So we wanted to show you that. And I put this out there for you on sale for you guys that's not into embroidery. This is a bobbin holder so that you can look at your bobbins and you can pull them out. This runs $10.99, but it's on sale also today. So I've showed you everything that's on sale, our weekly deals. When you purchase a weekly deal, you have to type in code weekly deal so that you get the discount. So please keep that in mind. And I guess I had that turned upside down. Without further talking myself, Simone and I met 6 years ago, and she brought her machines in. She is a faithful service because she's on her machines every day. So she really takes care of her. She knows it's important. Simone has taken embroidery to the next level, and I haven't told a lot of people about her, but she's lovely. And when she gets up here, if there's questions, we'll get Scott to hold his finger up for what you might have for at the end. So come on, Simone. Come on. Yay. I'm so excited.
Oh, Sue, you're so kind. Thanks for having me.
She has beautiful stuff.
Oh.
Yes. So she taught at Virginia Tech, am I correct?
That's correct.
She's retired now, like the rest of you, or you're sitting at home doing nothing. I hope that she's an inspiration to take your embroidery to a new level. And she also sells her pieces. So, and she'll tell you about her website. Yay! Let's go.
Well, Sue, just first of all, thank you so much for all the help that you've given me over the years, because there have been a few panic telephone calls. What's happening to my machine? She's always put me on the straight and narrow path, fixed me up, really given me some wonderful advice, and also introduced me to the world of brother machines. I have actually 4 brother machines. I got the Scan and Cut last year, which has been wonderful. I've used it for so many craft activities for myself and for some of the children I get to interact with. But of course, my first love is the beautiful Innoverse single needle machine. So I'm going to show you some of the pieces I've made. I'm also a bit of a computer geek, and I love the software, the Floriani software. Yes, it was expensive, but because of that software, I'm really able to extend my embroidery concerns. So I did a whole series of pieces called Motherboards, and this series of 13 pieces was shown in New York. But I brought along one piece, and it was actually the motherboard for the computer I first owned. And this as an embroidery of Apple One. I'll go a bit forward to Scott so you can see the detail. It's a motherboard from 1976. So it's on polycotton, stretched on polycotton, and I've used beadwork as well to represent the electronics. So as I said, I did a whole series of 13 of them, from the very first computer chip ending to the most recent quantum chip. So I followed the history of computers. Thank you, Scott. It did send me a little bit crazy, or crazier in the production of it. But I learned a lot during the process, and how much detail do you want to actually add, what sort of stitch density, what's it like on polycotton, what's it like on felt. And I've got to say, felt is absolutely my favorite fabric to embroider on. So I'm going to take home that. I'm going to get one of those packets of felt. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to take a little deviation, and I'm sorry, it's a little bit crumpled, but it's an embroidery of a foodborne illness that I thought, it's a pathogen that I thought I would embroider onto an old vintage napkin. I did a whole series of these, sort of bringing to our awareness the different pathogens that can be contained in food and other surfaces. Now, I did that before COVID. Became quite meaningful. So over the last, I'd say, 4 years, I've been concentrating on representing the chakra system. I don't know whether any of you have heard of that, but it's an internal system of energy that's, you know, on the path to mindfulness when we do our meditations. So I sort of started to represent the kind of things that I saw in meditation. So this is a representation of the crown chakra. It's on silk. It has a silk applique in the center, and then the embroidery on top of the silk. And there is almost an embossed feel to this in the background. I don't know whether the camera is going to pick that up, but quite a lot of stitching there. Now, I also have a brother serger, which I sent my husband up here for one of my birthdays a few years ago. And I said, sweetie, I would like a serger. We call them overlockers in Australia, and that's where I'm originally from, if you can't understand my accent and I'm talking really fast. But anyway, as I said, I work with the computer, but I do a lot of drawing. So I digitized some of my drawings, printed it out onto silk, and then did the beautiful rolled edges on my serger using the 3 threads rather than the 4. I had never done it before. I'm really, really happy with how that turned out. This is the last scarf I have left. They went like hotcakes at my last show, so really happy.
Show
with
that. Hold that up. Let me help you hold that up because I think it's beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
Let's go this way.
That way.
Scott, you got that? Look how beautiful that is.
Yeah, and the silk at full. Yes, this is the root chakra and one of my paintings. I usually do a lot of painting and drawing before I start designing on the computer, but of course Floriani makes it so easy to design in stitches, and so it's.
Why don't you tell them a little bit about the Floriani software?
Okay.
Because a lot of people are not aware of Floriani, other than it's expensive, but you never pay for an upgrade.
Never pay for an upgrade. That's right. I'm going to show you just one more, and then I'll talk about that Floriani. I want to show you because it's a big piece, and how you can embroider in different sections. Of course, the magnetic hoops changed my life. If you haven't got a magnetic hoop for your machine, come up and see Sue and get that magnetic hoop, because with that, your embroidery can really expand. Because I think one of the most difficult things about working with these machines is hooping your fabric correctly. But that magnetic hoop is a real time saver. So again, this is the crown chakra on beautiful Indian silk, metallic thread. Please, Floriani thread is the only way to go, or otherwise you might lose your patience. But the Floriani software, I came here for a workshop.
Yes.
Learned so much in that first lesson, and then realized how much it can do. Now, be sure to get the updates, because the updates of the new digitizing software, I got a commission on doing someone's portrait. So they gave me a photograph, and I was able to use the new digitizing component of the updated Floriani. It was just beautiful. So pleased with how that turned out. And my client was ecstatic, couldn't believe it. So it was really, I couldn't do it in any other software. Yes, other cheaper software does have digitizing, but this new component of Floriani, it's so worth that just for the update. Also, I had an older PC at home. I just sort of updated to Windows 10, gave Floriani customer service a call because my software wasn't initiating. They had it working in 1 minute. So great customer service. That's point number 2 about why you should have Floriani. And plus its versatility and range of stitches. Once you sort of understand the concept of working with shapes and then extending them, overlaying fill and line work, you can get endless variation. Plus, you can repeat that process over and over and over again. I've used a lot of different software packages for a lot of different things. If only all of them worked like Floriani. Truly, really worth the money. So happy I spent that extra money to get that more advanced in its capabilities software. So sure, you'll have a lot of designs on your machines. They're fantastic. The machine, you can use it to do a lot of variation on the different designs that are supplied. But then you can take parts of those designs, bring it into Floriani and rearrange and make something that's totally you, totally what your vision is. And then magnetic hoops, you've got a whole range of size. So
it's wonderful.
Oh, and I'm just so grateful that you look after my machines, because I put them through the runner, don't I?
Yes, you do. Beautiful stuff. So, you know, she takes embroidery to the next level. Now, she's going to have her artwork at Roanoke College.
That's correct. At the moment, I've got some of my work at Matrix Gallery, which is in Main Street, Blacksburg. It's a fine craft gallery, and they have a beautiful array of craft products. But in September, I have a big retrospective exhibition of a lot of my work, and so I'm really excited at Olin Hall Galleries, September 8th.
September the 8th at Roanoke College.
Yep.
So stay tuned, or if you're in, I'll get more information from Simone. But I wanted her to speak this morning, and when she dropped her machines off, I said, come and show your stuff, because, well, like she said, with the Floriani software, you have to use it to learn it.
Yes. Learn by doing.
And messing up. You know, she didn't bring any of those pieces today, but her pieces are gorgeous, I think. Now, she has the VE 2200.
That's right.
That she's done most of this on.
Yes.
And we wanted to show you the 5200. It is the same machine, but it has sewing with it. So we're all the time showing you the new machines. And like she said, the magnetic frames, I think, should come with machines. And I'm going to tell Brother in August that I think that magnetic hoops, it makes all the difference. And like you said, the hooping is so important in embroidery. I mean, if it's not hooped right, or you just think you can do enough to get by, I promise you, you'll mess the project up.
Oh, yeah.
What else can we tell them this morning? So she's really taken the Floriani software. She was in shell shock when I told her the price. It runs $1,700. Just so you know the cost of it, but you never pay for another update.
That's right.
With most companies, they charge you
Ongoing.
every year. You know, there's an upgrade, update, and you know that with machines. Upgrades cost you, updates don't. So with the updates, like you were saying, the portrait, it's just beyond.
Yeah, really good.
But I hope you will try to see her work, or if you've got questions about her, she uses different fabrics all the time to do different things. I just think it's beautiful. I think it's breathtaking. But she has taken embroidery. She's not getting her designs off of Embroidery Library. She is not taking them from her machine. She is creating them from Floriani, which I think is phenomenal, because people says, well, what can I do with this machine? Well, you just seen the proof of what can happen with these machines if you want to take it to this level. Now, you say, well, I'm not sure I know how. But what's cool about Floriani, I don't know if we YouTube a whole lot here for different things. We did snaps yesterday, and Betsy and I can do snaps now because Christy loaned us her phone, and we did it step by step. But Floriani also does the YouTube where you can, whether it's a beginner. And, Simone made a comment about the layers of embroidery.
Yes.
And with Floriani, you can layer it out and just do a whole lot of different things with it. And she also sells her pieces. What's that website of yours so you can see more?
Okay, it's Simone Patterson. It's SimonePat1TERSON.com. And you'll see a range of my drawings as well as the embroidery work.
Yes. And we thank you so much for coming in.
It's a joy, Sue. Thank you so much for what you do for the community as well.
Well, thank you.
When I walk in here, look at these beautiful quilts. The workmanship is just, I'm so inspired every time I come in, to say nothing about wanting a 10-needle machine.
She wants a 10-needle machine, but she's going to sell so much in Roanoke at the show at the college that she's going to be calling me before she leaves the show. If she gets all the work done. Are you finished? Have you got everything done?
Oh, nowhere near it.
She's not near it, but she's got her machine service.
A service, so now I can go on to the next 7 pieces and get through that. Will be good.
Yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I wanted to bring something inspiring to you today, and Simone has done that, at least for me. It's wonderful to see people take their creativity and take it to a new level. And we thank you this morning for watching us.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Sue.